Hello, hello, and welcome to Fortune from a Fae Tarot and Oracle card readings. This reading is for Virgo for the month of April. It is for anyone with the Sun, Moon, or Rising in Virgo, or if you've got other placements and you're drawn to this reading, then feel free to have a listen. It is a general reading, so do ask that you take what's for you, and if there's something that isn't quite for you, maybe leave it behind because it might be for someone else. So for this deck, I will be using the Avery Light Codes deck. I'll be using the Light and Shadow deck. I'll be using the Gospel of Aradia. And I will also be using Messages from Heaven at the end, just for something a little bit different that you may or may not have seen me do before. But yeah, it's just to add a little extra message at the end. Generally ask for one card, sometimes I get three, so who knows. Right, what have we got happening for Virgo for the month of April? Let's see. What have we got coming up? Oh, okay. Ooh, Galactic Record Keeper. You are a transient being of light held by the stars. Go beyond your humanity. Okay, you might want to look at Akashic records. Not completely sure what they are, but I think it's going back to be able to have access to records of information from the galaxy. But that's jumping into my brain there. Obviously for a reason for someone. Someone might be working on Akashic record access. Who knows? What else have we got? Ooh, that one's jumped out. Element of water. Invite your emotions to wash over you as you move into a more beautiful flow of energy. Allow the emotions to flow through you, not sit and stagnate in you. Oh, I dropped the deck. Right, this one's important. Silbury Hill, the cosmic portal opens for you. Feel the awakening. Okay, Virgo, this could be a quite awakening time for you in April. The element of water is all about feeling those emotions and allowing it to flow through, and maybe even just sitting with those emotions for a bit and not trying to let them overpower you and dealing with them, but not allowing them to sit and stagnate and actually working through them. And sometimes you have to feel those awkward emotions to be able to move forward. You can't always just move on and not deal with it because you're just going to be dragging along heavy stuff. And you've got some sort of portals open for you. Feel the awakening. Oh, okay, that's right. We don't need half a deck, please, Spirit. Just one last card. Oh, hello. Okay. Ascension Flame. Purification. Clear people, places, and situations that no longer serve you. This opens the door for new to walk in. Just allow people to step to the side and allow new things to come in. Sometimes you have to make that space for something new to come in. You have to go, I'm no longer dealing with this anymore. This is not my problem. Right. Come here, cards. Right, this is the unconscious side, the shadow side. What have we got? What do you need to be aware of? What we got? Let's go with these cards. Right, that one keeps jumping out. Oh, the two serpents. Balancing things out. Balance it out from the bones, though, because in this deck, the serpents, it's pentacles. It's the skeletons. Oh, okay. More serpents. You need to get the basics sorted out in your life. For this to work, you've got to go back to basics. The devil. Okay, the devil's a very earthly creature. Some people see the devil card as a bad card all round. but sometimes you have to, and strength. Sometimes you have to learn to deal with your dark side because it's not always easy to actually deal with that. You've got to learn to meet yourself. Right, we've got a lot of serpents here. We've got a lot of money things that you need to sort out, material things. Page of Wands. And the World. Hey, you could have just about everything if you work hard at this, Virgo. If you actually do this properly, you could have a lot. Right, let's start this. Okay, so make sure you balance out your material things. You need to make sure you're balanced and you've got the bones of things sorted out. You've got the basics of your life sorted out. Make sure that it is all finalized. You've got things sorted out and you know what you're working with, you know what you've got, and you know where you need to go. Because you cannot work on going beyond your humanity if your human body is not taken care of. Seven of Serpents in the conscious side. Make sure you've got covered what you need covered, but also make sure you're enjoying what you're doing. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you might need to change how you do things, because you've got the Ten of Serpents to get to here, and this work here. So the Six of Serpents, this is success after you've had some discouragement somewhere. So after like maybe a little bit of like money issues, you've then got some success come through. But you need to make sure the bones of it are worked out, and then it looks like you've got generational wealth, plenty, enough to keep you going. And this coming through with the element of water. So make sure that you've got your body taken care of as well as your mind and your life to come and your home and the things you need to live and food and everything like that. It's really important that you take that and make sure that's got taken care of. The cosmic portal opens for you, feel the awakening. So yeah, sometimes it feels like awakenings can be really heavy, and sometimes things can be sent to tempt you to move away from that awakening. Remain grounded and do not let someone else put you off what you're doing. Don't let someone else put you off moving forward. If you've got this awakening happening, imagine this awakening here is this like this wand that the Page of Wands has got. Look after it. Treat it like a child would treat their favorite toy, and experience it and look into it and see what's going on, see what's happening, and then you can move forward with that, and everything should flourish then, because we come on to the ascension flame, purification. Clear people, places, and situations that no longer serve you. This opens the door for new to walk in. We've got the strength here. That takes a lot of strength. Sometimes you have to hold those boundaries. She is holding that snake at a distance. It's being held at a distance there. But she is holding at a distance with what looks like a flute to me. I'm going to show you a minute. Can you see? It looks like she's using a flute there to hold that snake at distance. She's not using hate, she's using music. So you don't have to have the strength to put your boundary in place and hold it there with love and show them that you do not need, that they're not coming past this point because you're not allowing them to. And you've got the World here, everything amazing. amazing. If you can do all this and get through this month, you've got beautiful things happening. Everything is available to you, but you need that strength to keep you going to get you to that point. Okay, so we are going to do some pieces of advice now for you. Right, so we need three pieces of advice from the Gospel of Aurelia. Last time I asked for one card from Messages from Heaven, it just gave me three, so we could end up with like 9 cards at this rate. But let's see what happens. Let's see what they give us. Just 3 pieces of advice. Okay, we've got number 1. Number 2. Oh, and number 3 has just given us 3. Okay, so we've got the masculine. So it doesn't matter if you are male, female, whatever you are. This is just a masculine energy card. This is not necessarily. We have a feminine card in here, which comes out in readings as well. So the readings are for just anybody. Someone with positive, strong masculine energy will influence or assist you. Balance the masculine and feminine aspects of your own personality. Even if you can overpower someone physically, remember that the greatest strength is shown through mercy and gentleness. Seek equality. Okay, I come back to this one. You don't need to. You could play music to someone instead of shoot them, if that makes sense. And this one is the bee to the flower, the sun to the moon, the hunter, the protector, spear, arrow, harpoon. The half of the seed, mercy, although powerful. Strength through gentleness, love so masterful. So the masculine divine is protective, loving, compassionate, and gentle. Before the rise of the monolithic religions, the gods worked side by side with the feminine divine and did not oppress her. So they complemented each other. They brought in different aspects of energy so that together they could create a whole experience for everyone so that everyone's getting what they need. So maybe that's some sort of energy you need to bring into yourself here. Let's go to the gospel, see what it says. Okay. Seek guidance from a number of sources. Seek the truth. What are your values? Can you make a value-based decision? Wisdom is not the same as information. There is magic in the world, and we can make our own magic too. The gospel need not be of ink and paper. Be it best of its action. Memory and voice is vapor. A woman practice forever. As women practice forever, the arts that are taught. Diana's words made flesh will never be naught. So most religions do have their own like set of rules. So maybe you need to create your own. Maybe this is your sign to do your own book of shadows or something, or your book of knowledge, or whatever you'd like to call it. You can call it what you want, as it is your book. But it's up to you to get together the knowledge that you want and how you want to do your spirituality. And it don't even need to write it down. It just needs to be something that you're aware of and how you want to do things. So, blood, you are the result of millennia of love, struggle, joy, and fortune. There is only one of you, and you've been born with a unique set of talents and a unique purpose. An agreement you have made is binding, and you will be released from it only with difficulty. Your family issue must be dealt with promptly. It binds, it blinds, it glows, it owes. One drop contains the world in one flow. Sealing a promise at the midnight hour, linking us to those before to a curse it brings power. So they're talking about like blood magic here, which I don't know much about, to be honest, but maybe you do. Please feel free to let me know. And the last thing I'm going to do, we're going to do one last thing. I would like you to think of someone that you would like a message from. I want you to hold them in your mind's eye so you can see them. I want you to feel them in your heart and hear them. Hear them laughing, maybe them happy. And think about them while I shuffle this deck. See what message they have for you. What do you have for Virgo? Who are they asking for a message from? Please do tell me who you asked for a message from and if it makes sense. Come on. We just want one message. Who does Virgo, what's Virgo's message, please, from their loved one? Okay. Never forget you are loved. Love never dies. And that's probably to do with the blood as well. You have a lot of, by the looks of it, you have a lot of support in spirit world. So I hope this reading resonates with you. Please tell me who you asked for a message for. I'd love to know where you're listening to this from, what you're up to, maybe what's going on in your month of April, as this looks very interesting. This reading will be on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. It goes instantly onto TikTok and YouTube, and then it will be uploaded like the week before the month of April onto throughout the month, the week leading up to the month of April on Instagram and Facebook. So please do go on there, like, comment, subscribe, share. All that really helps us to get messages out there, and we really do appreciate that. But I hope you have a magical month when you're listening to this reading, and I hope that you've had a magical day when you're listening to this, and I will be back soon with some more readings another time.